Are you constantly investing money back into your business, but baffled as to why your sales aren't growing? Well, stay tuned in this video because I'm going to tell you why. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danae Wolf. I'm a financial literacy coach and a profit strategist, which means that I help ambitious entrepreneurs increase their profits and decrease their stress. I do that by teaching financial literacy. So each week you can catch videos on this channel that are going to teach you how to increase your bottom line. So if you want more content like this, go ahead and like and subscribe below so you can get notified every time a new video launches. Today, I want to talk about why your revenue isn't growing, even though you're continually reinvesting into your business. Now, let's talk about what an investment is. An investment is something that makes you money, while an expense is something that costs you money. And I think a lot of times as entrepreneurs, we tend to have shiny object syndrome. So we believe that we need all the things in order to be successful. And we sometimes mistake all the things for being investments when really they're just expenses. And remember, there is a key difference here, right? An investment makes you money, right? You're getting a return on your investment. So if you are someone whose revenue is not growing, but you feel like you're consistently investing into your business, I would challenge you to look at those investments and see, were they really investments or were they costly mistakes? Because investing into your business can absolutely be a game changer. But here's what I want you guys to realize. It can change the game either way. It can make you win and it can also make you lose. So you want to make sure that your process for deciding what is an investment is rock solid. So right now, I want you to ask yourself, how do you make buying decisions in your business? What is the process that goes on behind the scenes for you to decide whether or not you're going to take that leap and hire that coach, or whether or not you're going to put an ad on Indeed and bring on that operations manager you've really been wanting? Like, what is the process you go through to determine what you're going to be purchasing and investing in your business? Is it a gut feeling? Is it a guess? Is it literally your bank balance, meaning that you just log into the bank and see how much money is in there and you're like, oh, great, that's how much money I can spend? I don't want you guys to run your businesses from a place of guessing, okay? Yes, I believe in gut instincts and all of that woo-woo. Absolutely. If something feels wrong, don't do it. But, okay, if something feels right, that also doesn't mean that you should do it necessarily, right? We want to have this perfect balance of following what feels right and also listening to what the data is telling us, okay? When I made the transition from a solopreneur to having a team, I didn't think I needed a team. I knew I needed a team. And that was because I was making data-driven decisions. So let me explain behind the scenes, like what that actually looked like. So in my situation, I was able to run the numbers and say, okay, if I bring on one team member, then I can get X amount of new clients to fulfill that. And it's going to take X amount of hours from me. And my profit on that is going to be X amount of dollars, and so on and so forth. And if I bring on a second team member, and so on and so forth. And I ran all of the data, not just looking at the money that I would be able to make, but also looking at my time. Because if you guys follow me, you know the emphasis I put on time, okay? Yes, I teach money and I want you guys to have shit tons of it. But don't ever forget that you can always make more money. You can never make more time. So when I go through these exercises, I'm thinking about the whole thing. I'm thinking about the money going into my pocket and the time coming out of my day. So once I ran those scenarios and I was aware of what could happen with bringing on a team, I knew that it was time to bring on a team, as opposed to someone else in their business who might just be saying, I think I need a team, or I feel I need a team. We don't want to make big money decisions in our business just over a gut feeling. We want to make sure that we are going to get a return on our investment. We want to come from a place of knowing what the business needs and not just thinking or feeling or guessing what the business needs. And this is where knowing your numbers is critical. If you have the data, if you have the information of all of your numbers in your company, you're now able to utilize that information to make smart, strategic decisions. So if you feel like you keep investing into your company and joining all these programs and hiring these coaches and running these Facebook ads and hiring all these gurus and bringing on new team members, but yet you're actually not growing your revenue, you're not growing your profit, you have a problem. Because these things that you believe are investments are not investments. They're actually costly mistakes. And the only way to be a good investor, okay, to be an investor who knows what the F they're doing, is to make data-driven decisions, okay? People who invest in the stock market, most of them are not going to, I know there's a lot of people who invest who aren't successful, so let me change it. Successful investors in the market, they're not guessing. They are using the data to make smart investments. And I think most of you would agree when you think about it through the lens of the stock market. Most of you, because I've had these conversations with you, say, oh, I can't invest because I don't know anything about it, right? You don't know the data, so you wouldn't make the investment. Well, I want you to take that same line of thinking and apply it to your business. You can't invest in your business if you don't have the data to be able to make an informed decision on it. Everything always comes back to the data, guys. It comes back to the numbers. Everything you want to know about your business is hidden in your numbers. All of it is there. And here's the best part. Numbers don't lie. They will tell you everything that you need to know. And the truth is, if you're not making decisions in your business based on what the data is telling you, you're probably making the wrong decision. Because if you don't know what's going on in your bank account, you don't know what's going on in your business. And if you don't know what's going on in your business, how could you possibly know what kind of investment your business needs? As an example, let's say that you were considering investing quite a lot of money into a marketing campaign because you just feel that your sales aren't growing, your profit isn't growing, and you feel very stagnant. All right. So you decide you're going to invest into this marketing program. And you do it, and your sales do not go up. And you're like, what the F? I did everything they said. Why aren't I growing? Why aren't I growing? Well, if you were to look at your data, you might have discovered that you didn't have a marketing problem. Your business was steadily seeing new clients every single month, but your old clients were consistently canceling. So your sales were through the roof. Your new customers were consistently growing, but your recurring clients were dropping off because you didn't have a marketing problem. You actually had a retention problem. You actually had a quality problem. If that didn't just have a light bulb go off to you guys, okay, for each and every one of you, that should have just been an aha moment. Okay. I just explained to you how an entrepreneur who doesn't know their data might mistakenly invest into a marketing program believing that they're not making more money because they have a sales problem, when really, had they looked at their data and broken it down, they would have known their actual problem was quality and retention. This is the kind of information that is in your numbers. This is the kind of data that you need to be utilizing in order to make smart strategic decisions. A better investment for that entrepreneur would have been hiring an employee to do quality checks, hiring someone to do customer retention. That would have been money well spent, but instead they funneled even more new clients into a sinking ship because their problem was their quality. So I hope you guys can really, in that example, I tried to use a very basic example that should resonate with everyone. So I hope in outlining that, you're able to see how knowing your data, knowing your numbers, looking at what the numbers are telling you can actually help you make smart decisions. If you're able to go into your data and say, okay, this month I brought on 100 new clients, but I lost 110, you don't have a sales problem, sweetie. You have a retention problem. Your cancellations are more than your sales. And this is the kind of information that you have to know. If you are an online entrepreneur, you guys know I serve online businesses and I serve service-based business. If you are an online entrepreneur and you are coming from a place of you need more ads, and you start spending all this money on ads and yet you're still not making more money, we need to take a look at the funnel. It might actually be that the ad is working. You're getting tons of eyeballs into your landing page, but guess what? They're not converting. So that's a copy problem, right? That means we need to go in and tweak the copy on the page, but the ads are working. You're getting eyeballs to your page, but the page isn't converting. So the ad's job is to get them to the page, but the page's job is to convert it. Your problem wasn't the ads, it was the page. But again, you are not going to know that unless you are a savvy entrepreneur who understands the power of the data. And this, guys, this is next level shit here, right? This is how we grow to a 7-figure business. Understanding these components, understanding the importance of being able to identify what the problem is. I don't want to hear you say, my problem is that I don't have any money. No, okay? Not having money is the side effect of the problem. I want you to get in your data, in your information, to be able to tell me what the actual problem is that is causing your lack of money. I want you to be able to tell me I have a retention problem. Therefore, I'm not growing every month because as many as I'm selling, I'm actually losing. I want you to be able to tell me I have a copy problem because I'm getting tons of eyeballs onto the page. I'm paying for those eyeballs to get onto the page, but they're not converting. Do you see the distinction? And I'm sure you guys can sense it in my voice if you're listening on my podcast, or if you're watching this, you can see how lit up I get, because guys, what I'm telling you will literally change your business and change your life. This is how I want you guys thinking, okay? We are not about mediocrity, all right? We want to scale, we want to grow, we want longevity. And we get that by making data-driven decisions. So the next time that you want to make an investment, I want you to look at your company, figure out what all of the weak points are, and ask yourself, how will this investment strengthen that weak point in my business? And stop saying that the problem is that you don't have any money, okay? That's not the problem. Money can't solve your problem if the problem is you, girl, all right? I need you to actually be able to articulate what the specific problems are in your business. And that answer is hidden in your numbers. Now, if you guys are in a place where you are ready to get into the data, where you are ready to get into your numbers and start making smart, strategic decisions, definitely shoot me a message so we can talk about Profit Perfect Academy, okay? This is my profit school. Guys, we get into all of this in here, okay? By the time you are done this program, you are going to be making data-driven decisions in your sleep. Because not only are you going to understand the data, you're going to know how to interpret it, how to analyze it, but you're also going to know how to make sure that it is always right at your fingertips. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and shoot me a message and I will send you all of the information. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you feel honestly optimistic and excited, okay? This is good news. I am telling you that there is a smarter way to do business. There is a better way to make decisions. You don't have to go off of a gut feeling. You don't have to guess. You can actually make smart, strategic moves. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you have any entrepreneurial friends that you believe could benefit from this content, please share it with them. And if you want more information like this, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel so you can stay in the loop every time a new video launches.